It's the NBA on 2K Sports. We're bringing it to you live. This is Brian Anderson. Joining me, analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and reporter Allie LaForce. Looking now at some numbers for Chet Holmgren.
He's been really dialed in from deep during these last 5 games. Looking assertive and in control every time he rises up to shoot from beyond the three-point line. And it's been fun to watch.
All right, let's check out San Antonio's starting lineup. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. And it's Fox in at the 1. And for Oklahoma City, SGA and Wallace are the backcourt. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. And it's Dort in at the 3. With a good chunk of the season in the books, Richard, are you keeping an eye on the trade deadline coming up?
Yeah, it's not too far away to start throwing some of those ideas into the good old trade machine. But I'd like to be respectful to the players and not speculate too much. There's a lot more involved than just moving players.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Castle outside. To the inside. Wembanyama takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And you see how fluid Wembanyama is. 7'5" guy shouldn't be able to move like this.
Now here's Williams. Holmgren right side. Here's the 3. Hits the trifecta.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Yes, the Thunder head coach and I were able to chat. We talked about Victor Wembanyama and what he wants to see from his team defensively, and he said, I want to see us knock him off balance a little bit, be tough, physical. That's how you get into his head, and that's how you frustrate him. Expect to see a lot of defensive aggression against Wembanyama tonight. Back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's SGA. Good work there as it goes.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's covered by Fox. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Last game, he had 28 points. Just 4 to shoot. The rebound by the Spurs. Coming into this, having notched to win against the Lakers in their last game.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game. Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Outside, Williams. And there's SGA. That one's good. On the assist from Williams.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Fox. That one is off. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Pass to Dort. The 3. On target from range.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
Fox against SGA. And it's Fox missing.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Outside, SGA. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren with a screen on Wembanyama. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Outside Barnes. Castle finds Barnes. Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio again missing.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wembanyama.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Williams comes in for Holmgren, and it's Aaron Wiggins in for Wallace. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in for Wembanyama. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A steady offensive force, averaging around 32 and a half a game. Back to Dort. Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 5. This one for 3. Rebounded by Fox. Spurs trail by 6. Well, Grant, you look up and down this Thunder roster. It is just loaded with winning players.
Yeah, B.A. Guys who are going to make the right play, defend their spot, move without the ball. I mean, they've built something special in OKC, piece by piece.
Williams from long range. Buries it from 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Here's Castle. Last game with 30. Pass to Sohan. Down low. Vassell's shot is good.
That's a strong move by Vassell. He plays with more power than I think you actually realize.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Now here's Wiggins. Outside, Williams. 4-3. Sohan with a rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And he gets the bucket.
These defenders really need to man up, particularly in the lane.
Dort outside. Pass to Wiggins. Williams from long range. Fires in the triple. Williams has got 6.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. He's checked in for Williams. Joe comes in for Dort. And Mitchell subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. Victor Wembanyama's checked in for Barnes. Keldon Johnson comes in for Vassell. Champagny, he's checked in for Castle. And it's Harper in for De'Aaron Fox. .59 seconds left to play in the first. Champagny, the pass to Johnson. Five on the clock. Lets it go from deep. The shot misses. And you'd like to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
And at the same time, you want to get a good shot here, B.A.
Here's Mitchell, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
That free throw is good from Mitchell. And despite their historic regular season success, OKC still had their doubters around the league, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., and it was verging on disrespect if you ask me. But youth and inexperience counted against them. Now, they knew their true test would come in the playoffs, and they passed it with flying colors, taking home the championship.
Both free throws good from Mitchell. And the Spurs willing to be patient with this rebuild. But when De'Aaron Fox became available, Grant, they did not blink.
Yeah, he's just too dynamic to pass up. And still young enough to grow with their core. Now it's about making the pieces click.
Sohan outside and stolen by Williams. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Yeah, they're in control on both ends of the court, and it's always impressive when you build a double-digit lead in the first quarter.
At the line for one, Kenrich Williams.
The free throw drops for Williams. Here's Harper. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Lakers. And miss after miss right now. And so it's Oklahoma City closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Thunder.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Yeah, also, you got to appreciate how unselfish they've been. I mean, the ball movement has been impressive, and the assist numbers are off the chart.
We've got Aaron Wiggins, Mitchell out there with Isaiah Joe. Then it's Williams, and it's Holmgren in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Pass to Joe. Screen by Holmgren. And it's Mitchell penetrating. 4 on the clock. No good from outside. The Spurs shooting the rock well at 46%. Here's Sohan, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
A little raw skill-wise, but Sohan has that rare physical traits and a tremendous upside.
To the middle. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. Wallace, he's checked in for Joe.
First team foul. At the line for your Oklahoma City, Chet Holmgren. Shooting one.
Holmgren, no good on the free throw. And one thing about this game, Grant, on any given night, you can see an upset.
Yeah, I mean, B.A., it just shows how hard it is to be consistent night in and night out. Every team in the league has quality players, so if you're off your game even just a little, that could be enough to lose it for you.
Oh, the man's an artist. What a throwdown by Victor.
Oh, ferocious on the attack. Once Wembanyama gets into the lane, the defense is done.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. On the wing, Mitchell. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Wiggins. Puts up a three. He can't get it to go.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the Thunder are trying to be efficient scoring. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, ultimately, it just comes down to taking what the defense gives you and trusting your teammates. You need them to win at a high level. That's clear as day, and I want to win at a high level, so I have no option. Back over to you, Brian.
Sharing the rock. Allie, appreciate the report. And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Now let's check out the Western Conference standings and see how they look here in December. You look at Oklahoma City, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And checking out the Spurs, 6.5 games back.
Right now for the Spurs, you have to really give it to them. I mean, they are backing up all the preseason hype. They've been outstanding early.
And you want to talk about hitting the ground running? They've done exactly this. And you got to give a lot of credit to their coaching staff for getting this team locked in early.
Outside, Williams. Screen by Holmgren. To the right side. Gets a very good look and converts. Holmgren's gotten 4 this quarter.
Yeah, it's just too easy for Holmgren. Man, is he fun to watch operate off the catch.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court. And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
For San Antonio, Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Sohan. Vassell comes in for Johnson, and Stephon Castles subbed in for Harper. Shot clock at 3. Here's Castle. San Antonio again missing.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Holmgren with a screen on Fox. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama.
That's what happens when you try to challenge Wemby. If you don't know, now you know.
And it's Fox missing. Oklahoma City leading by 9. Williams looking around. Pass to Mitchell. Wallace outside. Williams from long range. Knocks down the triple. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A shot that Williams continues to work on. You love seeing these type of results.
Fox for 3. Oklahoma City grabs a miss.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And here is Williams. 15 in his last outing. Fires from deep. The shot won't fall. Spurs trail by 12. Vassell outside. There's a screen. San Antonio needs to get off a shot. Castle for 3. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. Oklahoma City leading by 12. Left side, Williams. There's a screen by Wiggins. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Over Wembanyama. And that one's good. Holmgren's got 11.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And here's a timeout from Mitch Johnson. He's going to talk it over with his guys. For Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Chet Holmgren. Caruso comes in for Wiggins, and SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And San Antonio also making a switch. Sohan's checked in. And so it's San Antonio with it. They trail by 14. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Oklahoma City squad. Fox left side to end the run, and that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
First personal foul, second team foul.
When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Carlson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Free throw, no good for Fox.
We look at the pace of this league, and Fox, look, he is built for it.
And there's the screen. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got 5 points in the quarter.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
And the basket by Castle.
Yeah, this is where Castle likes to find his points. Closer in to the hoop.
Wallace outside. 1:19 left in the second quarter. And the basket is good. SGA's got 6 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Sohan, pass to Vassell. San Antonio moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. From 8 feet. And it's Fox missing.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
There's a screen. Outside, Williams. Three-pointer, no good. Spurs trail by 14. Fox outside. Pass to Sohan. Over Williams. The shot by Sohan, no good. Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. SGA against Fox. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so it's Oklahoma City, a sizable lead of 14 at the break. They hold a real solid lead right now. Love their approach tonight. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. They're thinking about this shot. Give it up for the participant.
Thanks for joining us, everyone. Let's first take a gander at the rest of the NBA schedule for the night and what's in store. It'll be the Wizards out at Capital One Arena against the Cavaliers. That one gets going at 7 p.m. Eastern.
I'm predicting a somewhat lopsided outcome, just saying.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Thunder.
Yeah, these guys are dialed in, getting to their spots and taking their shots.
Great rhythm to their offense, just like your analysis. And that defense has been powerless to disrupt it.
Well, thank you, Ernest.
Glad you could join us. Brian Anderson and crew are ready to take it away for the start of the third quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jalen Williams really making a difference here.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
Spurs trail by 14. And so in the game for the Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the point guard position.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Pass to Williams. Tipped away. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 4th rebound in this one. SGA against Fox. Looking to end this cold spell. And Graham, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
first free throw is good.
De'Aaron Fox really is your do-it-all kind of point guard. Just such a valuable player for this franchise.
And both free throws good for Fox. Thunder leading by 12. Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Now SGA. He's covered by Fox. Pass to Holmgren. Wallace outside. Just 5 on the clock. Pure from three-point range. Wallace has got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Despite his relatively quiet night, they are still winning, and that just shows this team is more than just about one guy.
Here's Fox. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Knocks it loose. Stolen by Castle. To the paint. Blocked!
A strong, fearless defender. Dort doesn't back down from taking chances and going after spots.
Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And here's the timeout from Mitch Johnson now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Take a look at the teams with the most steals per game according to the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Thunder in second.
This team will punish you for sloppy ball control, no question. They've got a lot of fast-handed guys just waiting to take advantage.
Castle outside. San Antonio moving the ball around. Vassell finds Castle. On the wing, Fox. SGA covering. Fox, aggressive.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 to start the second half.
Wallace outside. Back to SGA. Outside, Williams. To the wing on the left. Here's Holmgren. And it's Oklahoma City with another.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Spurs trail by 17. Here's Castle. Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell against Dort. Fox outside. Over SGA. And it's Fox missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Chet Holmgren checked some boxes. He said if you can play defense and shoot the ball, you can pretty much play on any court, anywhere. Those are 2 things that are always needed on the basketball court, and that's where the foundation of my game started. Back to you.
A unique talent. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Williams against Barnes. Off the mark with a little step back, Jay.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And here's SGA outside. Connects from downtown. SGA's got 9 points.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Wembanyama against Holmgren. Three-pointer, Fox. Offensive board. Rejected by Holmgren.
And Holmgren says, meet me at the summit. I'm a certified rim protector.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Pass to Fox. Back to Barnes. Now Vassell. Shot to stop the run. Knocks down the long J. 7 points in the game.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. He's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
And it's Fox missing.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Count it. SGA's got 5 points in the quarter.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Outside Barnes. Back to Fox. There's the 3. Wallace pulls it in.
They are losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Dort, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Fox. That's it. Coming off an assist from Barnes. And that's now 10 points for De'Aaron Fox.
The defense looking helpless to stop Fox. This guy fears no one.
Dort outside. Back to Wallace. Here's Holmgren. Lets the 3 fly. Vassell with the rebound. Pass to Fox. Unloads. Nails the wide open jumper. Fox has got 12 points in the game.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. 13 points in the game.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Fires away from way outside. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder out in front by 19 going into the break. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Wallace and Williams run the wings. Aaron Wiggins out there with Kenrich Williams. And it's Mitchell in at the 1. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Spurs trail by 19. Inside, here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Woo, boy, Johnson, let's just say he's a great athlete, wouldn't you agree?
Outside, Williams. The steal. Back come the Spurs in transition. Here's Sohan. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And really a two-way force in transition. Sohan will run out on the break, and he can get back quickly on defense as well.
Here's Wallace. Drills it from deep. And the Thunder lead by 18.
Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Williams against Johnson. Outside, Williams. Williams with the screen. Mitchell with room to shoot. And again, it's Oklahoma City. Spurs trail by 18. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Harper passes to Wembanyama. Here's Harper. Checked by Mitchell. The three from Wembanyama. Ooh, Wembanyama with the silky stroke from three.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama. A big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
There's the screen to the paint. Here's Wallace. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
The Spurs have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Three-pointer. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. For the Thunder, Holmgren, he's checked in for Williams. Dort comes in for Jalen Williams. And SGA subbed in for Mitchell. And San Antonio with a change here, too. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Champagnie. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Daigneault was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And this is why so many are high on Holmgren. His ability to dominate games with his scoring.
Now here's Fox. Watched by Wallace.
He's been tremendous at corralling misses all night long.
It's because he's reading where the shots are going and getting to the right position. Just outworking everyone early on the glass.
Pass to SGA. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, he's now 7 for 12.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And here's Wembanyama. He's covered by Holmgren. Wembanyama, pass to Harper. No good on the triple. Thunder leading by 18. Dort, left side. Wiggins outside. Wallace outside. Launches it. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Cason Wallace.
What toughness from Johnson in the paint, sticking with his shot and drawing the foul.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Oh, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
The free throw drops for Johnson. One thing about Keldon Johnson defensively, it's hard to back him down, Richard.
Yeah, he won't block a ton of shots, but he anchors really well against bigger players. That's why teams would rather attack him in space.
Williams is checked in for Wiggins. Barnes, he's checked in for San Antonio. Castle comes in for Harper.
Almost kind of a throwback wing. Johnson, he likes to slash, put pressure on the defense.
Now pass to Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Puts it up. Johnson with the rebound. Spurs trail by 16. Now here's Fox. Johnson outside. Wembanyama, screen on Dort. It's Johnson with a drive. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam.
Strong finish by Johnson. He's not a small wing. He's a solid 220.
Second team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Keldon Johnson. Shooting one.
And every year, Johnson seems to get better. His drive to want to be great is admirable.
Oklahoma City leading by 13. SGA. Now Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander fires. Wembanyama there for the rebound. For the Spurs, this one not looking good. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, missed on the tray. The Spurs have gotten 6 of 8 shots to fall during this fourth. Wembanyama, screen on SGA. Wembanyama, effortless inside.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value, and nice to see him delivering.
And it's out of bounds. The Thunder able to retain possession here. And San Antonio making a change here. Vassell's checked in. Fox against Gilgeous-Alexander. Left side Williams. Outside SGA.
When you're as good a passer and scorer as SGA, you'll get defenders to bite like that.
First team foul. At the line for your Thunder, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Shoot 2.
Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, what's special about Gilgeous-Alexander is how shifty he is, which also makes it so tough on defenses.
SGA hits them both. Here's Fox. 1:16 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Now Vassell takes a 3. Money from 3.
Great setup for Vassell, who does not waste the chances to get off a quick shot.
Thunder leading by 10.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Thunder.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And this will go down as win number 25 for them this year. And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Chet Holmgren.
He limited the opposing offense's impact as well with some superb defense, finding lots of chances to knock away shots.
Honestly, the only thing that slowed Holmgren down at times is injuries. Otherwise, he's been pretty much unstoppable.
Chet Holmgren taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the That first one at the line is good.
And what you immediately notice about Chet Holmgren is his uniqueness. He's got size, but also tremendous agility. He can hit outside shots or battle down low.
Both free throws good from Holmgren. Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Wiggins outside. Up top, Mitchell. Wiggins outside. 5 to shoot. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
And that about wraps it up. For Grant Hill, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Chet Holmgren.